Recently, we also had an unfortunate incident where a naval ship ran aground. The Fiji naval ship Kiro ran aground just outside Suva harbor. The Minister for Defense immediately said it was an embarrassing time for the Navy, but they forgot that we had one incident, a similar incident, when I was commander of the Army, of the RFNS, and the ship was under the command of our current Prime Minister. We ran aground in Rabuka after a trip in Yasao. He was captain of RFNS Rabuka, in which I was traveling. We ran aground when the helmsman, or the young man looking out on the bridge that afternoon, mistook a traffic light in Rabuka as the guiding light or leading light into the harbor. So it's not the first time, but this one is more of an indictment on the current Prime Minister. A few years ago, he expelled the High Commissioner of Australia. When that diplomatic turn happened and our diplomatic relationship with Australia soured, Australia withdrew its defense personnel who were in Fiji as part of the Defense Cooperation Program. And those naval personnel, or Navy personnel, Royal Australian Navy personnel, posted to Fiji temporarily, were here to look after the patrol boats that were given to Fiji by Australia as part of its Pacific Island Patrol Boat Program. We got 3 from Australia to replace the ailing minesweepers we had, and also the converted oil rig crew boats. When they withdrew, the periodic maintenance and the routine maintenance of the patrol boats were neglected. So when they had those problems on the Kiro 2 weeks ago, we didn't have the capability to repair it, nor I believe the standing operating procedures for such an incident allowed to be done. One of the things, I'm a landlubber, I'm an infantryman. I was in the Army, so I know very little about what they should do at sea. But we know when an outboard model in the island, in the village, gets into trouble, we try and anchor somewhere to prevent it floating further out into the sea or onto a reef. That, I believe, is what should have happened. It did not happen, but it all goes back to when the maintenance routine for these patrol boats were not carried out. We were not on the patrol boat program because of the 1987 coup. That's why we had to go and get converted crew ships from America to complement our naval fleet, Fiji naval fleet. When we went into the election in 1992, under the 1990 Constitution, the diplomatic relationship and defense relationships were restored. Ours now have been restored since the 2014 general elections, and when these boats have been looked at, they found out they had been neglected in the maintenance, and they will probably be withdrawn from service. One of them, the Kiro itself, could very easily be cannibalized. The reusable parts used by the other 2, and Kiro itself could be decommissioned, and Australia might give us a new one. I went to Australia in 1992 and asked that we be put back onto the patrol boat program, and when the first one was commissioned to be brought to Fiji, I was there at the handover in Perth. These are the things that we had done in the past. We came from no good diplomatic relations. We restored those, and we started building them up to good relationships. And then the 2006 coup happened, and diplomatic relationships went sour again. There's no need for us to have gone through the same cycle. But the commander then and the Prime Minister now believed he knew what was going on, so that's what he's told us. Those that tend to criticize 1987 forget that 2000 and 2006 were equally bad or more devastating than 1987.